Hi, I'm Jory, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I am guided to speak on spiritual messages, downloads, and insight I have been receiving from Source, Divine, higher dimensional realms, and from my spirit guides. I recorded a reading today for Divine Feminines for the full moon that is coming up. I'm also going to channel into, I was going to say channel into the divine masculine energy for twin flames and high level soulmates. So I was planning on recording the divine masculine reading after I recorded the divine feminine reading for the full moon energy. However, I was feeling guided to let some space happen between these readings. And so as I was allowing this time and space for the readings, I actually took a nap, and in my nap I had a dream that I recorded in my journal and that I am going to read. I'm also being guided to pull tarot cards for this reading, as I did in my last reading for Divine Feminine. Also, in my last reading, as I was channeling into the energy of Divine Feminine, I was also receiving messages for Divine Masculine. So I was sensing that for one rare soul or one rare twin flame union, I was channeling into the union energy, the alignment that this Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine are currently in, where as I read into one energy, the Divine Feminine, I am receiving messages also for Divine Masculine. In my last reading, both the Emperor and the Empress card showed up. So that was very telling of how connected Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine are for at least this one rare soul, this one rare twin flame union. So before I pull any cards, I am going to read what I wrote here for twin flames and high-level soulmates. The energy that you are currently in, I'm sensing that the messages that come from this dream are specific, highly specific, and might only really resonate for one rare soul, one twin flame union. And in the reading, some of the messages and downloads and insight are going to resonate, are likely to resonate with twin flames and high-level soulmates. So what I wrote here is, I dreamt that this Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine had an event planned, or there was an event planned that both the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine were aware of and were planning on going to in order to meet up. And there was a lot of excitement around this. The excitement coming from the point of the Divine Feminine, but I'm also sensing that Divine Masculine was also feeling this excitement, this anticipation about coming together and meeting and connecting at this particular event. And I want to say that this isn't the first time that I had a dream like this, where there was some planned scheduled meeting where both divine feminine and divine masculine met up and were aware of a scheduled meeting, a scheduled time. There are also dreams I've had where meeting up was just intuitively, something that intuitively happened, something that intuitively occurred as divine feminine and divine masculine were wanting to talk, to communicate, to connect. So yes, this isn't the first time I had this dream. And so I'm getting that this indicates the awareness of divine timing, the awareness of the points in your spiritual path and soul journey, divine feminine and divine masculine, where you particularly planned for your souls to interact. Either this be your human bodies or on the astral realms, in higher dimensions, in your dreams. I'm getting that your souls know exactly, or your soul, because you share a soul. You share a soul. So your soul knows exactly when certain events happen for you, because your soul planned these events, these meetings, these situations, and how and when your human bodies and minds were going to become conscious of this timing. We're going to meet up, to connect. I'm also getting that this recurring dream where you are about to meet in some way that is scheduled, that is already intuitively known in your mind, indicates that there is a sense of anticipation and excitement in connecting with each other in general. So I'm getting that anytime you really are about to meet up with each other, that you sense a merging, that you sense a greater alignment happening, that you sense a, not only an alignment, but a meeting in person, or a meeting in the dream state. Anytime you are going to connect in some way, you feel this excitement and anticipation. And I feel this anticipation in the dream state is telling you that there is something important about each and every time you are connecting and you are feeling this anticipation and excitement. Because I'm getting that you frequently feel this excitement when you are about to see your twin flame, when you feel the presence of your twin flame, because you share this deep love. But I'm sensing that this anticipation is telling of something happening on the soul level, something happening below the surface that is bringing you into an alignment that is more in alignment that you are currently in. So with that said, I am sensing that there is something aligning for this divine feminine and divine masculine, for you, divine feminine and divine masculine, in this rare twin flame union. I'm getting that there is something that is coming together for you. And this dream is a confirmation of that. So if you are feeling like something is about to happen, I'm getting that this is the shift, the connecting, the alignment happening during the full moon.